Hello and welcome to the playcast for another round of Eador Genesis. Alright, so when we left off, my warrior was in good shape, although his sword's a little beat up. I guess he's been out on the road for a while. Definitely wouldn't be good for him to lose his sword. Oh, that's right, I remember what happened now. So my scout was up here. I'm going to start moving him towards home. And I snuck a scout in behind me by coming over on the ship. So let's see. To deal with that, I guess I need to put some guards down here, otherwise he can just walk right in there. I'll do a patrolman there. I don't think Mr. Scout is all that tough. And up here, yeah, that's aggravating. He starts building shipyards everywhere, which I guess I can get rid of it. And then I can build a storehouse, which will allow him to heal up his weapons. He's took some damage. Alright, just to make sure his sword doesn't fail this turn. Alright, I think we're in good shape then, because I got outposts down here. I guess this one has an outpost too. How do he take my... Oh, he's besieging it. That's right. He hasn't taken it yet. It's still mine. He's just besieging it. So I guess I didn't have to worry that much about him running down here. Because I think once they start a siege, they're generally stuck. They don't leave once they start that. Well, I can't leave here now because I'm protecting this one. Alright, I'll just have to wait one turn before I go break his siege. Okay, my scout has come upon 10 horsemen and horse archers, and he's saying he will easily defeat them. Really? Really? I don't know about that. What can you offer me? Do you know the price of land has dropped? $255, that's a good deal. And it'll keep him there as a... It'll keep them there as a guard. Alright. He's gonna attack and then not attack. Oh, darn it. They're already assaulting. I don't really understand the process there. Maybe they have to assault one turn for each defender or something. I'm not sure about that. I guess I'd have to look that up. Anyway, this won't take long. It'll take a little while. I'll just let this go. Oh no. We'll do auto combat here. Because it'll... Okay, so that was a shame. Goblin, orc, and ogre. Kind of depends on how many ogres there are. You know, that's one thing when you play the tougher difficulties. I guess the hero doesn't tell you what he's saying. The enemy stands no chance. I think they don't tell you that, which would make it even harder to tell, because, I mean, if it's 8 goblins, 1 orc, and 1 ogre, that's a lot easier than 1 goblin, 1 orc, and 8 ogres, so not really, a lot of variation there. Okay, let's swap those two. Everybody else looks good. I'm assuming, yeah, I'm up to 100 hit points. I should be getting to the point where I can pretty much withstand any normal stuff whacking at me. Should be able to just stand there and take it. Oh, he's got a guy to heal. I don't always notice that when there's a guy who needs healing at the beginning of the turn. Really good sound in this game. You know, the ogre hits you with a crushing blow, and there's like a reverberating thunder sound in the background. It's pretty cool. Okay, so got the dangerous guy out of the way. I would use the auto combat more often, but I just don't trust it necessarily to keep all my guys alive as well as I would like to. You know, it's one thing to keep them, or even not just keep them alive, but keep them healed up, as the to have, when the battle finishes, to have them all healed as much as possible. I've seen some people talk about soloing with a warrior, which I guess means just your warrior not having any guys with him. He just goes out by himself, and takes out armies by himself. The only thing, there are some things that would not work very well doing that. I don't know if people who play that way just avoid those kinds of things, or like Medusas, if they start petrifying you, you kind of need somebody else there to do some damage. Nice bow, but I think we've already got one of those. Alright, now if I want to take out the scout down here, I have to, I guess, leave a guard here. My scout could use some more spells. And he could stand to heal his arrows. Alright, so he's going to attack my next outpost. Left behind a guard, which I should pretty easily take out. This horseman here is probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have to deal with him when he gets over in this area. Alright, I think we're prepared. Went the other way. Okay. That's actually better for me, I would say. Some good work by my guardsman there. Oh, geez, I can't get to anybody at all. It stinks. Maybe forced march I can. There we go. Let's back him up for healing. Kind of wish I had crossbowmen instead of bowmen. It's just none of my archers, horse archers or bowmen, really do much damage to armor. They're pretty worthless against it. Working on my pikeman there. I had actually thought about swapping him with a guardsman right next to him, but get that guy out. Let's see, how many people would I have to move around to get him back here? That many, really? I don't know if that counts as a charge when you back up and then charge in the same turn. Don't know about that. His crossbowmen aren't doing a whole lot of damage to my armor either. him back to a healer. Nice. Okay, so go, I don't know. Let's go those resistance and morale. Begin a siege. Oh, that's right. I've got a siege there before I can come after him here. Which means I better attack him with this guy. Shoot. He's not as powerful, but he'll have to do, I think, at this point. And Commander here is coming along behind him. Although, come to think of it, I don't have to continue sieging here. I could leave. It's not like I've wasted several turns on it. I can just do that. He can come on home. Yeah, let's do that. See how that works. Because he's gonna, yeah, he wanted to attack me and then backed off, which is what pretty much always happens. Alright, attack his 7. Seems like a good idea. Okay, this guy needed healing. And this guy definitely needs healing. In fact, let's get him out of the way. Alright. Three hit points. Is that all? That's all he can heal. Gee. Oh, restores an average of 4. Okay, so it varies. Okay. It's really not much of a much of a challenge right here, especially when they just whack at you and don't really even try. Nobody else can reach them, that's fine. Just let my warrior take care of it. Just keep feeding me experience points. Okay. Establish fabric production. 6. That's not very good. Okay, he's still in good shape. He's home, so he can... There's what I wanted. I wanted to get somebody this Pegasus. Rain of Stones, that's a level 2. And guess for another level 1, we'll take that. Okay, 8.6. Wand. I don't think there's anything else here that's better than what he's got. Other than maybe this thing, but I think I'll wait and give that to my wizard, which... Am I about ready for a wizard? Well, he's not going to have any money to buy troops. I better wait a turn or two. Alright, where does he need to go next? I guess... he could come here. Yeah, I just don't know how that works, how it decides, okay, how long is it going to take for this siege to break through? Because my guys in the garrison are still there, so it's not like they were dead. Anyway, so should he attack this guy? Or go up here and besiege that? Because that's still just sitting there available. I think that's what... Well, no, this guy should go there. And this guy should come here. That's what we need to do. Uh-oh. The enemy is getting ready to attack my province, and attacking with fear first. The morale of the soldiers is affected. Oh, so he's running up there with his commander, okay. Yeah, he won, but not by much. Goblin and orc. Easy peasy. How did he get... There wasn't a guard there before. All of a sudden there's a guard there. Interesting. Well, I guess he could put a guard anywhere. It doesn't have to be where... Yeah. Wasn't thinking for a second there. He doesn't have to travel through a province to put a guard in it. You can just stick him there. Okay, so Pegasus is pretty badass. Not hugely powerful, but it's nice that it can fly. And, it's pretty resistant to magic, but it's not at all resistant to ranged weapons. So you don't want to leave it out where they can whack at it. Let's not mess around. Basically, you want to use your Pegasus kind of like you use your horseman to strike in and kill something and then get out. So like right there, kill that goblin with my horseman. This is the only one, this goblin right here is the only one that's going to be able to reach him next turn, so it's not like he's going to be able to swarm him and do much damage to him. So I could do the same thing here, but then he's going to be able to swarm it with 3 or 4 guys, and they probably wouldn't kill him, but I'm not going to take that chance. Because they just might kill him. And right there, I forgot about the ogres, or not ogre, the orc's forced march ability, so he did get to my horseman with 2 guys, not just 1. But anyway, come on now. You can do better than that. A few of these goblins apparently have that agility skill that protects them from any counterattack. That wasn't much damage. Let's see, let's heal somebody. Oh, I forgot about that. I forget about my magic, because it takes a while to build up magic for some of these guys, and then you forget you have it. Alright, easy kills. Begin a siege. I'm sieging everywhere. Alright, so he ran away with his... And so now I've just got to take out the guys that he left behind. Alright, I guess that's a pretty good layout. Not ideal, but it's kind of... I got all this damn swamp. It's got no swamp on the other side. Alright. I might have even been better off right here, so I could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4 and got further than here. Oh well. Do what you can. Swamp too. That's kind of ugly, being hit by 3 of them at once. Let's see, how am I going to do this? He can handle 3 more shots from them, but it's not ideal. Let's not get carried away. We're doing fine. I would say he helped me out there, not attacking my warrior. Because now he can get over here and start cleaning up crossbowmen. See, the swamp spots hurt your defense and counterattack. I mean, not drastically, but drop him by 1, so his takes him down from 6 and 14 to 5 and 13. I guess it's not that big a deal. But you'd just rather not fight standing in the swamp against somebody who isn't, if you can help it. Okay, next turn. Yeah, we're getting close to cleaning them up. Okay, do some healing before I forget. He's healed there. Charge. Sometimes, seems like sometimes my healers can walk on hills without as much, basically without losing all their movement that they had available to them. I should have a healing spell, really. That's kind of an omission. That's one reason he hasn't been fighting as well as it seemed like he should. Not enough precise strike or parry ability. Alright, so I took that back, so now I control all this. I don't have any behind enemy lines guys. And he needs to do some exploring there. And I need to burn down this... Oops. I need to burn down this shipyard so he can't be... Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it so I can use it to get to his stuff. I'll leave it for now. Think about it. Alright, what do we got going on up here? He's still good and strong. Good shape. And he's besieging, so we will continue besieging. Yay, goblins and orcs. Easy peasy. Let's get him down here for a quick stab across here. To let him heal up a little bit, so I'm just going to put him on a hill and let them come to him. They're still doing some damage to him. It's not as much as it would have been if I'd have charged into the center of him. It's giving him a little more time to heal. Continue sieging. Are those better than these? No, they are not. Alright, I think it's time to get my wizard. And he's got crap for people, as usual. Whatever. Oops. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter what you say. Okay, he can only have 3 first level people, so we'll start out with kind of one of each of the set there. I get a lot of voicemails from a place called Adams Cable Equipment. They just keep at it. Okay, so his army is not the important part. The important part is his spells. And we're going to start him out with one of those, a web. Okay. And an astral energy, which is kind of like it gives the target an additional turn, which is the main thing. You can use it on one of your guys to give him a second turn. And here we've got this wand, 655. That's, like I said the other day, I think that's the best wand I've seen in the game yet. Belt-wise, we've got that one or that one, which is definitely, I would say, better if you can wear it, which you can. Some of these things, like the wizard sash, it's part of a set. If you get the whole set, then you get an extra something. In this case, you get if you get 3 of those items, guess it doesn't have any more information, but anyway, if you get 3, if you're wearing 3 things of the set, then you get spell duration plus 1. Like this hat. And you can have a left-hand wand, which I guess I kept, okay, resistance plus 1 and wand mastery plus 1, or, I don't know which one of those is better, really. I think wand mastery is probably a little better. Increases the wand shooting strength. Ammo you can build up other ways, but so that wand's not as good. 545, 65. Yeah, not even close. Might as well get rid of it. Okay, most of this stuff he can't wear, but he can wear a ring. Can wear a coat. He's already got a hat. Can't wear those boots. Can wear one of these wrist thingies. Okay, so there's no gloves here that he can wear. Wears cheap shoes. Alright, I think that's about it for now. Here's another hit point. Okay. Now, do I have any? No. Nothing there you can take on. can explore it though. We'll just keep him there exploring for now, because he needs to build up some experience before he can take on anything of significance. And I've already cleaned out the easy stuff. Okay, so we're besieging, we're exploring, and we're exploring. Alright, moving on. Skeleton and zombie, that's a good starter battle. Let's do this, something like that. Alright. Because he does have 24 hit. The wizard isn't entirely useless as a fighter. I mean, he'd rather nobody ever got close to him, but if they do, it's not like he's a one-shot kill by a skeleton. Alright, attack. And then we'll get to see how well his wand works when they get closer. Works pretty well. Yeah, I'd say that's, because wand gives him this Hex ability, which curses things. That's not hurting these guys. And then his wand mastery adds another one to it. I guess I can't look at his weapon right now while we're in the middle of battle. Nice. Already going up. No, I don't want necromancy. I'll take Wand Master. I'm going to make this guy a wand badass. I usually go bigger into spells. Thing is, I haven't found a lot of spell scrolls this time around. The ones I did find, I gave them all to my scout already, so the last shard I played, I was finding spells all over the place to the point where it was kind of like pick and choose which spell do you want of the bunch. Oh, easy. Oh, I should have traded these two guys so I could heal that one. I always forget about that. Armor failure? Why is his armor failing? That stinks. I'll have to look at that when I get done with this battle. Which is still not in question, even if he doesn't have armor, but... ease up on my horse guy here. What if I go force march? Yeah. Quick and easy. Enchanted Well. Increases population growth, speeds up hit points, and increases the mood. So I'd like to put that in a province that could use some better mood. I have to remember to use that. Sometimes I forget I've got those things. Because you get it at a time like this when you've got something else you got to do right away, and then forget about it. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Let's say it's going to be... Most likely, it's going to be a breeze. I shouldn't even bother fiddling around with all these guys, but... I bring them forward just in time to get them whacked. Alright, so I took his outpost, or I took my outpost back, or whatever's going on. Centaur. Let's go back home here. Let's get a centaur. Somebody will have to come get him. Okay, so we gotta stick somebody in here to guard the fort. And then I'll go. Now, let's see. Come down here and explore. He can keep exploring there. Although, this is armor failure. What failed? That thing, okay. That's not very important. He does need to get his stuff healed pretty soon, but I can wait a little bit. And this guy's going to keep exploring, although he can pick up some more. He can pick up another first level guy. And another spell. Here's where I need to get these things built. There we go. Because now he can get a real second level spell. Take Rain of Stones. Okay. Keep exploring. Okay, now I gotta plant that one thing. Here's a slightly unhappy province. Plant the enchanted well there. Alright, next turn. Jeez, too easy. He's all healed up too, that's good. Okay, that guy's got to come back and get healed. Well, if he was that hurt when we started, or if he just took that much damage, I'm not even sure. So I don't pay enough attention at the beginning to things like that. Nice. Yeah, they're doing some serious damage there. Whatever that's about. Alright. There's a cloak I can give the wizard. I get a chance. Yeah, he's got his hands full. That's what I was thinking. Okay, well, then we need to build a storehouse here so he can unload some stuff. Which one is better? 125, 113. Healed up his own recuperation cloak. So, ready to go back to battle. Still exploring. Boy, we've been exploring a long time in this one. We'll do some more exploring here now. Okay, go. Easy. Skeleton zombie ghoul. Alright, is anybody hurt? No. Okay. So I gotta start getting in the habit. If anybody's hurt, get them out, get them next to a healer to start. It just makes good sense. Makes for a quick battle if they all just suicide against him like that. Brigand, thief, bowman, easy. Okay, is anybody hurt? No. Okay, kill that thing first. Try to just use my Pegasus to distract them. Make them run all over the place. Let's see if that works. It kind of is working, at least on that thief right there. Nice. I think I've seen that one before. Cleaver. Pretty decent weapon. Not as good. Not good enough for what I'm compared to what I've got, but oh, that's a nasty one. It almost always ends up costing you a lot. Continue exploring, continue exploring. Okay, he's done exploring. At least for now, so it's time to advance. Now he can, because there's a shipyard here, he can advance across the water. I don't know if he has to go to one that has... No, he doesn't have to go to one that has a shipyard. I knew it? No, I didn't know it. So he can go right here, which... Oh, nobody's been there yet. So it's going to be centaurs. And then I'll be close to his... Is this his... Yeah, that must be his headquarters right there. So if I charge over there, I'll be 2 steps from it. And I need to leave a guard here. Otherwise, that'll be undefended. Okay. Two explorers and 1 charging ahead. 4 centaurs. That's easy. Okay. I'll be attacking my bowman. Crap. That's what I hate about those. They're weak, and you get something that can attack across the line, you're in trouble. Okay, he's going to attack He's going to besiege my outpost. 4 giant slugs. That'll be easy. Should be. I thought he'd be able to hit him from there. No. They'll move closer. Nice. Keep finding that jacket a lot. Kind of a crappy gift. That's fine. Okay. He lost his bowman. That's alright. If he takes those guys, and then on to the capital. I don't really have to worry about what's going on over here then. It might even take him two turns to besiege that, so... yeah. Next turn, let's get this one over with. Oh, that's his archer coming out. He'll back up. Alright, gotta take these guys out. Shouldn't be too hard. So let's go right there. Alright, take care of those horsies first. Keep him back out of the range of those bowmen for now. Alright. Oh, still got a guy left. Missed this one down here. Thought it was over. Now he's gonna assault it and take it. That's alright. Here, let's auto fight. Alright, no big deal. Okay, so this is my wizard. Knight, pikeman, crossbowman, healer. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Yeah, he just doesn't have a lot to handle that. It doesn't really matter. This is about to be over. You know, people, it's after 4 o'clock on a Friday. Go outside and do something. Flags or banners are something that a commander usually will carry. And the idea is he can use it to fight. You know, it's a +2 attack and counterattack. But the main thing is it helps. They always have some sort of bonus for the whole party. So, like if you have a commander that carries this, it's a morale +3 for the whole party. So it's mainly for commanders because their thing is usually that they have a large army and they let the army do most of the fighting. And he's attacking. Yeah, whatever. It's about to be over. Gotta take, well, we're gonna have to besiege for a while, I guess, so I can't just say it's about to be over. It is, but... Oops. Switch that back. Okay. Oops, dang it. Never like to see an elf on a hill. At least on the other team. Because generally it means he's going to be able to shoot just about anybody. There, get rid of that pesky elf. fairies are surprisingly good against ranged attacks. You wouldn't think so, but they are. Alright, so begin a siege. Alright, he's got to besiege this one. Too bad I can't hire that dryad to defend it. Oh, I can't hire in a besieged castle. Huh. I did not know that, actually. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll just continue doing what we're doing and see what happens. Nope, he's not going to fight trolls. One more turn on the siege, and then we'll have some turns before we assault. Continue exploring. Think about it. Another turn. Continue the siege. Continue. Okay, so he's finished exploring that one. So, a second. Did they go away? Oh, he took his commander to go and try to attack me where I besiege. Okay. Well, that's cool. He's bringing his heroes back to try to save his home. And all my guys are healed back up now. Look, well, except my horsey. Units will get more experience. Yay. One of the rare occasions where he actually does attack, even though it's probably hopeless. Switch them. Okay. Raises a false alarm to tire my guys out. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really have much effect, I don't think. I mean, it does take down their stamina, so if the battle goes on a long time, they will run out of energy, but this battle isn't going to go on that long. Hey now. Be killing my guys. Good thing all those dudes are useless against armor. Or basically useless. Okay, I need to get some people out of the way here. Back out of there. That's not going to help you. continue. Continue the siege. Next he'll attack with his commander, I assume. Alright, he's got to go somewhere else and do something. So, might as well come over here and explore. And he's going to explore there, and we're all good. Okay. This guy might be a little more of a challenge. He's got like 10 or 11 troops. Let's swap those two so he can be healing. Not that much of a challenge. They're all crappy except for the commander himself. Charge. They'll all throw their spears this turn, and the next turn they'll all charge on his sword. An imp is not going to help you. Just let the rest of the troops, just let the troops hang out and watch. Assault. This should be it. Make sure everybody's in a good spot. Looks good enough. Oh yeah. Sometimes the final castle is a little better guarded, but I don't know why I'm going to the trouble to move people around and stuff. They're not going to be necessary. Should do more damage than that to a darn shaman. There we are. The ruler Eador has been defeated and banished from this shard. Good news. Banner of the Pure. That means I've been doing a good job of fighting for good, I guess you could say. Not using the evil and chaos spells and events. So, this now says what I did, victories, defeats, not actually sure what the two columns here are. If that's me and him. I don't know. Opponents 1 and 22. What? I think it's. I killed one opponent. That's worth 22 points. Or. Although I'm not sure exactly what the difference then would be between opponents and enemies. 116 victories are worth 58 points. Only had one defeat. That's 0. Get a certain number of points for each province, each hero. So I guess I should have made a 4th hero at the end just for the extra points here. 1 veteran unit. I'm not sure what that means. 60 buildings, 1 treasure found, 3 quests completed, and then not sure what rewards and reversions are. And for some reason, 30 points for personality. I have no idea what that means. The number of turns it took, because I tend to play pretty methodically and try not to overextend myself, because when I do that, I lose. Because of the number of turns it took me, I lose 28%, but then I gain 25%, I guess, for the difficulty level, or maybe that's... Anyway, I don't know. End up with 66 points. And I guess what that means is when I go back to the astral here, hey, a new master, Vianta the Fairy Queen, the patron of forest creatures. Well, she seems nice. Creating a world full of harmony and beauty. Yeah, that seems likely. Anyway, we can come back to that. Anyway, the point is that now out here in the astral, those points become energy, which you can use when you're attacking a new shard. So there's Dogor, I believe. Yeah, who I just defeated on my shard. He attacked me and I drove him off. There's Beleth, he's basically evil. There's Eador, who's good, and now Vianta, who's basically good and favors me for, I guess, because I've been fighting good. And then all these other shards are ones that you can try to take and add to your own world and build it up. So I'll have to pick which one I want to do. They all offer different possible things you can win. Now, I didn't win anything in that last one because I was just on my own shard defending it. Normally, when you take a new shard, you win stuff. Like here, if I would take this one and win it, I would get the chance to build the bandit clan, the pharmacy, which I might already have that, I'm not sure. The necromancer's guild, which I probably wouldn't do, and the Trappers Guild. The Trappers Guild gives you the chance to grow eggs of things, which would be kind of cool. Sometimes when you kill like giant slugs or spiders, you can collect their eggs, and then you could grow them for your own armies, which I haven't had a chance to do yet. But anyway, so you pick a shard, And I guess you can attack one of their shards if you think you're strong enough. I don't know how you decide whether you're strong enough, so I'm not going to do it yet. But anyway, I will probably just do one of these other ones, like that one maybe. It's small and has swamps. That one's average and has hills. So, anyway, that's where we are. So that was an entire shard adventure. Defending my home shard of, what do I call it? I don't know what I call it. Does it have a name? I don't know if my home shard has a name, or if it gets a name. It's just mine. Anyway, so that has been a game of Eador Genesis. Hope it was interesting or fun. Something out of the above. Oh, by the way, there's this guy Czar here that you can talk to. And, well, what do you know about Vianta? It wouldn't let me just leave his... She's the fairy queen, enough said. Fairies are primitive folk that inhabit the forest. Most of their time is spent drinking, feasting, concentrating, causing their brains, tiny as they are, to degrade almost completely. Had not been for their inherent magic powers, precious bears, noble lady pampered and spoiled as a childhood, throwing countless balls and banquets. Okay. Anyway, I'll come back to that. So Czar is sort of a helper that supplies you with information as you go. The idea here is that you're suffering from amnesia or something, and you don't know who you are, and you have to learn it as you go along. So that's part of it. But anyway, that's it. Hope this was fun, and thank you for watching.